Well, good morning, and just before noon here, James LaFontaine, welcome to the broadcast. It's the Bigfork Valkyries getting ready to take on the Hamilton Lady Brocs in volleyball action. Loser out action here at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament here in Corvallis, Montana. As I'll get you up to date on all the scores, but I want to talk about a pregame. I had a chance to sit down and talk with the setter, the junior for the Bigfork Valkyries, Taylor Howlett, and this is what Taylor had to say here on pregame. 406-270-7384. Text me, let me know that you're listening out there. And pregame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit? Well, just kind of guest passes, personal training, Pilates, 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, Montana, 837-2582. Doug Malum, Nancy Malum, and the gang at the Montana Athletic Club, located across from Eagle Bend here in Bigfork. And here is what Taylor had to say on the pregame show.
All right, welcome to the pregame show here as the Valkyries get ready to take on a different set of Broncs. This today is the Hamilton Broncs. They took on Frenchtown yesterday. I'm with the setter for the Bigfork Valkyries, Taylor Howlett. And Taylor, I thought you guys played with a lot of energy, and you really pushed that Frenchtown team, which was number one. Talk about your team and how you played that game and almost pushed it to a fifth yesterday.
Yeah, we played really well yesterday. We were aggressive with hitting, and I think we talked a lot more and communicated, and we just overall played really well, and we had a lot of energy, which kept us going to push more points and have a lot of momentum going into those sets.
Well, talking to Coach yesterday, and she said about you guys are probably one of the top teams in serving, and then as well as hitting. What about the errors, which really hurt? I thought you guys really cut down on those yesterday, and you played really strong against Frenchtown. Trying to not mess up today's thing. Is talk about your team overall this year and what it means to play with this team. You lost your two seniors can't play this year, so what effect that had on you guys? And you guys really had, as a young team, really had to step up.
We had to make a lot of adjustments at the beginning of the season because we lost some of the players, but I feel like we were able to adapt really well and based off our situation, and we were able to learn and grow as a team together and become stronger throughout the season.
Well, today you take on a different Bronx team. You take on, instead of Frenchtown yesterday, you take on Hamilton. And you guys played, I think, Hamilton last year in the tournament. I can't remember, but talk about your opponent there. They got a lot of tall girls on that team, that tall left-handed girl on the team. Talk about that team, what you need to do against them today.
I think mostly we need to focus on controlling what we can control and making less unforced errors, because obviously they're a very good team and they're going to get some very good kills and digs on us, but we just have to control what we can control and continue to be aggressive and get our serves in and stuff like that.
So you're taking on Hamilton, who lost 3 games to 1, I believe, to Polson yesterday. Or was it, I think, maybe 3-2. I have to look back at the thing, but you took Frenchtown 3 games to 1 and almost talk about the fifth. So talk about your teammates. You got Piper Lee, who's a senior, but a lot of young, Reagan Waller, Emily Wisman, and Claiborne, and Cassie Schlitt. When you're looking to as a setter, and then, of course, the freshman. She's done a phenomenal job stepping in as a freshman. She doesn't seem like a freshman.
Yes. I feel like we were able to, the beginning of the season was a little rocky, but we were able to adjust and grow as a team, and I think we've improved a lot over the course of the season, especially, I think everyone has improved phenomenally. Like, Maddie, for one, has done amazing this year, especially as a freshman, and I feel like the sophomores and juniors and seniors, I think everyone has just been really strong this season.
You guys have done a good job. I had to step with what you had, and I've been really proud and impressed with you. You played Folsom tough both times. 3-2, you beat Columbia Falls up there on their senior night, 3-2 after losing at home 3-1 to them. Whitefish, you battle with them, so I think you've gotten stronger and better over the season. So today we're looking forward to this one because you got to win this one to push on to take on a Whitefish team, but we won't look past Hamilton. You got to take care of business against Hamilton first to be able to move on this divisional tournament. What do you say you need to do today?
For our team, one of our goals is to have a lot of energy, and we have some strategic stuff, but I don't want to. It'll be a surprise. Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to today. I thank you for joining me on the pregame show, Taylor. And you always do a phenomenal, great server. So when you miss a serve, I'm very surprised. And a great setter for them. So continue to bring that energy. And I think when you guys do that and play that way, I've seen you, right, over the years, and when you play with the energy and I would say not fear, but you go after it, you guys are really good and can play with anybody here in Class A in the state. So good luck today and go Vals.
Thank you, James.
All right, Taylor Howland joined me on the pregame show. Here from Corvallis, it's the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. 406-270-7384. Got to take care of some business. Hey, speaking of teamwork, Northwestern Energy salutes all of the players, coaches, and fans of Montana High School Association sports. Montana students instill pride in all of us and inspire us with their teamwork. Northwestern Energy team members also believe in the power of teamwork. Working together, we can continue a tradition of dedicated service. Northwestern Energy, a proud sponsor of the Montana High School Association. All right, I'll take a timeout here. Be back with the starting lineups here from Corvallis as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Hamilton Lady Bronx here. Scheduled first serve at noon here in Corvallis. I'll be back after this timeout. Well, welcome back to Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Here, James LaFontaine as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Lady Bronx of Hamilton. And the starting lineup's brought to you by A-Rose Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945. First of all, looking for the starting lineups for the Hamilton Lady Bronx. The libero is a 5'2" junior, number 2, London Murray. At 6'1", a right side hitter and setter, a junior, captain number 1, Ari Duncan. A freshman at 6 foot even, outside hitter number 3, Ella Griffin. At 5'5", a senior defensive specialist number 5, Lena Price. At 5'6", middle blocker junior number 7, Jenna Ellis. The setter is a 5'7" junior, number 11, Dawson Eakett. And outside hitter, 5'9", junior, number 12, Ash McKern for head coach Nikki Schlesser. Assisted by Lee Borkholder, Jordan Bowder, and Kaysandra Grimes. For the Valkyries, a little change from yesterday in their starting lineup here today. Of course, the libero is number 88, a 5'4" junior, Olivia Claiborne. Defense specialist, 5'1", junior, number 2, Cassie Schlitt. Middle blocker, 5'9", sophomore, number 5, Lily Sophia. The center, a sophomore, No, she's a junior. At 5'10", captain number 6, Taylor Hallett. The freshman outside here at 5'11". Number 7, Maddie Hayes Corona. A senior at 5'9", middle blocker. Number 8, Piper Lee. And then a sophomore, 5'6", outside hitter, number 9, Reagan Waller. Head coach Ariel Putman. This is by Josh Feller and Jordan Despain. That's your starting lineups. Again, brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge. Here about 4 minutes or so till we get underway here in Corvallis. Here, loser out action, and going over to what happened and then get you up to date here. I got to update my brackets here. I'll get you the update for all the teams here. So here's what happened yesterday. It was Dillon over Sioux Falls at the 10 o'clock matchup. So Sioux Falls played this morning at 10 o'clock. And the second matchup, Whitefish 3-0 over Corvallis. So that puts Sioux Falls against Corvallis this morning at 10 o'clock. Sioux Falls able to beat Corvallis 3-0. And they'll play again at 2 o'clock. And they'll take on the loser of the I already know. Sorry. They'll take on Polson, who lost to Frenchtown last night. Okay, and in the afternoon games, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, it was Frenchtown over Bigfork 3-1 and Polson over Hamilton 3-2. So Polson and Frenchtown met last night. Frenchtown beat Polson, and they'll take on Dillon. Dillon, who beat Whitefish last night. So the winner of this ball game will take on Whitefish at 4 o'clock. So this is the noon game. Bigfork taking on Hamilton. 6 o'clock tonight. It'll be Dillon and Frenchtown, undefeated teams. Every other game is going to be loser out action. So Corvallis ended their season on their home floor as they lost to Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls takes on the Lady Pirates of Polson at 2 o'clock right after this match. It's Bigfork and Hamilton, the Lady Bronx, taking on the Valkyries here. And the winner moves on again to take a Whitefish Lady Bulldogs at 4 o'clock. The loser is done for the season. So Bigfork still has a chance. They got to win against Hamilton, win against Whitefish to get in and get one of those spots. Because the top 4 will head on to the state tournament. We know the state tournament happens in Bozeman. It's an all-class tournament that happens. If you've never been down there, it's pretty cool. All 4 courts going at the same time at every level, AA, A, B, and C. So, once again, is Bigfork taking on Hamilton, the Lady Bronx, here in loser action at noon. We got about 40 seconds. I'll do the starting lineups, and we'll get underway here from Corvallis Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. And I'll take a timeout and be back with first serve here from Corvallis, Montana. All right, welcome back to Corvallis here, Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. And going to be doing introductions here. Hey, first serve will be brought to you by JD Detailing, Josh Digley, 406-261-12.
A junior standing at 6'1", number 1.
69, in business for over 5 years. Second best in the Flathead, who was voted for detailing. So get a hold of Josh Digley.
The freshman standing at 6 foot, number 3, Ella Griffin.
Also, coaches want players to focus their energy on winning the game. Northwestern Energy wants to help you focus on using energy efficiently. Learn how you can get the most of your energy dollar by visiting Northwest Energy's Efficient Plus website at northwesternenergy.com/energy. Northwestern Energy, a proud sponsor of the Montana High School Association. All right, doing introductions first for Hamilton. Hamilton in their whites, black shorts and burgundy numbers, burgundy stripes on the side. And for Bigfork, they are in their black with blue lettering, white outline on numbers and shorts. And they look ready to go here. And they'll be the home team on the scoreboard. Hamilton will be the visitors, the libero. So Hamilton in white, their liberos in burgundy. Bigfork's libero is in red, number 88, Olivia Claiborne for the Valkyries. We'll get about ready to get underway here. JD Detailing, sponsor of First Serve here from Corvallis.
And now let's meet our home team on the scoreboard, the Bigfork Valkyries.
Doing a nice job here in Corvallis with the music and the announcer here.
5'1", number 2, Cassie Schmidt. For the Valkyries, a sophomore standing at 5'9", number 5, Lily Sophia.
So Schlitt, Sophia.
For the Valkyries, a sophomore standing at 5'10", number 6, Taylor Holland. For the Valkyries,
The program's a little bit long. They have Taylor as a sophomore, and we all know she's a junior. Yeah, we could use her for an extra year. The freshman, Maddie Hayes Corona.
5'9", number 8,
Piper Lee Sr., that's right.
For the Valkyries, a freshman standing at 5'6", number 9, Reagan Waller.
Reagan, a sophomore. So a very young team for Bigfork.
Barrel for the Valkyries, a junior standing at 5'4", number 88, Olivia Claiborne.
So we're about ready to get underway here from Corvallis. It's Hamilton. It's Bigfork. Loser out action, the noon. Ready for first serve. It looks like Hamilton also has somebody on crutches, just like we did. We had 2. Valkyries need to come out fired up in this today to get underway.
And today's officials at the Montana Officials Association, we welcome Randy Sager, Tim Evans, your line judges, Cara Crewell, along with Peter Lisa.
Just about underway here. 406-270-7384. Text me and let me know that you're listening out there. And we'll get underway here right at noon. So we're running on schedule. Usually matches, especially go 3-0, get done a little bit early. So, but they can't start divisional. We can't start anything early. So we'll go on schedule. It's Piper Lee, Maddie Corona, and Hallett up front. Lily Sophia, Cassie Schlitt, and number 9, Reagan Waller in the backcourt for Bigfork. Sophia will go out, and Claiborne will come in. About ready to get underway. Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries here to start this match.
Set number 1 at to serve for the Valkyries, number 9, Reagan Waller.
First serve dug out there by Duncan. Tipped across by Hamilton. Maddie Hayes Corona hits it out from the left side on her kill. And I'll have to get these new names down here for Hamilton. They'll get the side out. And number 8, Jade Jimenez, will come in, and she will serve for Hamilton here. Service. Reagan Waller over. Maddie Hayes Corona down the middle. Dug out by Price. Price, Levin Eakin. And Bigfork, a block there up front is Piper Lee and Howlett. So they'll get the side out. Sophia will come in. Piper Lee to serve. We're tied at 1 apiece. Libero. London Murray in for Hamilton. Early yet here in the first from Corvallis. Piper Lee, nice serve. That one just missed, I guess. Number 7, Jenna Ellis, will serve for Hamilton. Claiborne. Howlett going to set it up. Cross block there at the net by number 5, Caitlin Snavely for Hamilton, who's into the match. And Ellis serving. Cassie Schlitt. Nice kill there by Maddie Hayes Corona off the set from Taylor Howlett. Emily Wisman into the match. Taylor Howlett to serve. It's 3-2 Hamilton on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Howlett deep. Dug out by left-handed kill by Duncan. Off the set by Ekin. So Duncan will serve. Number 14, Coco LaShawn in for Hamilton. And Duncan to serve. Duncan, left hand. Dug out by Reagan Waller. Howlett Waller kills it just a little bit too long. So a point for Hamilton, 5-2 now here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And Duncan to serve. Lefty. Claiborne off her hands and out of play. Point for Hamilton. At 6-2, Hamilton leads. Lefty. This one's too long for Hamilton. Side out point for Bigfork. Maddie Hayes Corona serve for the Valkyries. Duncan. Libero. Murray gets it across. Howlett gets it. Maddie Hayes Corona going to put it across. Hits it into the net as he tries to bump it from the back line. And side out to Hamilton. It's 7-3. And number 12, McKern back in. And serving is Libero Murray. 7-3 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Murray to serve. Claiborne. Howlett. Too long there by Lily Sophia. And point to the Bronx at 8-3 now on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Murray serving. Service. Claiborne will get it. Howlett. Reagan Waller back in the back. Dug out there by Ellis. Duncan across. Maddie Hayes Corona. Emily Wisman gets it across. Murray. Duncan. Off the block on the kill by number 5, Snavely. And point for Hamilton. 9-3 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And the Valkyries will take a timeout here in the first. And I'll take a timeout as well. Welcome back to Corvallis. The Valkyries down here in the first at 9-3 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. London Murray serving for Hamilton. Service. Claiborne hits it out, and point for Hamilton. And Murray to serve up 10-3. Claiborne will get it. Howlett going to set it up. Reagan Waller blocked by Hamilton. Nice kill there by Sophia. This cross. Hamilton just dinks it across. Up. Sophia gets it up. Wisman puts it across, drops it on Hamilton's side. And they'll get a side out 10-4. Claiborne will serve Piper Lee back in for the Valkyries for Sophia. And Olivia Claiborne serving for the Valkyries. Dug out by Hamilton. Safe. Duncan blocked there by Piper Lee, and they can't get it across. And point for the Valkyries. They're down 10-5 now here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Claiborne serving. Claiborne service. Dug out by Murray. Duncan. Kill off the block there by 14, LaShawn. Reagan Waller cross court. Dug out by McKern. Duncan. And they're going to say Duncan was into the net for Hamilton. Point to Bigfork as he tried to pass that ball. So a point to Bigfork, 10-6, Claiborne to serve. Claiborne, dug out by Ellis. Duncan, spike, too long there by number 12, McKern. Point for Bigfork at 10-7 now. So the Valkyries fighting back here in the first. Claiborne, nice serve. Dug out by McKern. And a kill there by the 6'1" Duncan. Number 6, Price will come in for Snavely. And she'll serve for the Lady Bronx. Price serve. Just drops. Hits the net, just drops across as Howlett tries to dive and save it. Can't get to it as the net slows it down, and Price serving. Price. Claiborne outside. Reagan Waller right in the middle, dug out by McKern. Duncan. Kill. Hits it in the antenna. It is number 14, Coco Vashon. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman. Officials getting together. The hit was in the antenna. They say Bigfork was in the net, so. They're going to replay because Hamilton hits it into the flag, which means out. Bigfork was into the net, so they'll replay the point as Price will serve at 12-7 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Price, Claiborne, Howlett going to set it over and get it in is Piper Lee in the back right corner. Now Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman, and Schlitt will serve for the Valkyries, down by 4, 12-8. And here's Schlitt's first service. Handled there by Price. Duncan And hitting in the net, Ellis back in the match for Hamilton. And the Valkyries within 3. Cassie Schlitt serving. Gets it over, dug out by Murray. Duncan killed on the line off of Claiborne on the kill by Ashlyn McKern. So side out to Hamilton. They'll change out the ball. Number 11, Dawson Eakin will come in for 14, Coco Vachon, and Eakin will serve. Service, Maddie Hayes, Corona. Howlett down the line by Bigfork's. Blocked on the kill attempt by Reagan Waller. Blocked there at the net by 2 Hamilton Bronx. And point for Hamilton, 14-9 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Eakin serving. Eakin, Claiborne. Howlett going to set it up. Piper Lee on the kill. Blocked by Hamilton. Dugout. Schlitt gets it across to Piper Lee. Hits it across. Spike off the block by Duncan as Bigfork blocks it out of bounds. And point at 15-9 Hamilton here on your JDT Detailing scoreboard. Eakin continues to serve for the Lady Bronx. Service. Claiborne. Howlett will set it up. Maddie Hayes Corona from the back line. Down the line. Eakin. Duncan. Cross court. Howlett will dig it out. Reagan Waller mishits it. And point for Hamilton at 16-9. Eakin serving. Eakin service. Maddie Hayes Corona. Claiborne. Reagan Waller down the line. Hamilton in the net. So Waller will serve. Call against Hamilton in the net. Point for Bigfork. Side out, Reagan Waller to serve. Waller served, dug out by Duncan. Over to Eakin. Duncan on the kill. Blocked there. Howlett and Piper Lee at the net. Blocked Duncan's kill. Point for Bigfork. 16-11 here on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. And Reagan Waller continues to serve. Waller deep serve, ducked out by Murray. Eakin, Duncan, cross court. And side out to Hamilton. And number 8, Jade Jimenez to serve into the match, replacing McKern. Jimenez right into the net. And side out point for Bigfork. And McKern will come back in. Lily Sophia in for Bigfork. Piper Lee to serve for the Valkyries. 17-12 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Hamilton leads. Lee's serve goes into the net. Claiborne will come back in for her. And a substitution for Hamilton. Number 5, Caitlin Snavely into the match, replacing Lana Price. And number 7, Jenna Ellis to serve. Reagan Waller. Oh, nice play there by Taylor Howlett. Found an opening in the middle. Hamilton unable to handle it. Schlitt comes out. Wisman comes in. And Taylor Howlett to serve. 18-13 now on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Taylor Howlett, nice serve. Dug out by Ellis. Murray, number 3. That's Griffin. Reagan Waller. Wisman puts it across. Duncan, dug out by Howlett. Drops on Bigfork side. And side out to the Bronx. Duncan to serve. All right. And number 14, Coco Vachon in for Hamilton.
Number 14, Coco Vachon.
Duncan serves. Claiborne setting up. Maddie Hayes. Murray digs it out. Lee Griffin. Outside, Maddie Hayes Corona. Hamilton digs it out. Duncan. Cross. Claiborne. Wisman. Across by Sophia. And Coco Vachon called for the lift. Side out to Bigfork. Maddie Hayes Corona to serve.
That's the serve for the Valkyries, number 7, Maddie Hayes Corona.
Service. Dug out by Ellis. Murray. And Vachon. Maddie Hayes Corona. Emily Wisman. Duncan will dig it out. Up by Hamilton. Blocked there. Nice kill there by Lily Sophia as Hamilton puts it across. Sets her up. 19-15 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Maddie Hayes Corona serving for Bigfork. Hayes Corona serves it deep. Ellis. Duncan. Griffin. Talking about Howlett. Wisman gets it across by Sophia. Murray will hit it. Duncan going to set up. Kill. By number 5, Snavely. And out of bounds. Point and side out to Hamilton. At 20-15.
For the serve for the Bronx, number 2.
Number 12, McKern will come in. And serving London Murray for Hamilton. Ace serve by Murray. 21-15 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Nicole Waller listening. Thank you, Nicole, out there. They're trying to battle back. They're down 21-15 here in the first. On your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, I'll take a timeout as well from Corvallis. All right, welcome back to Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Murray serving 21-15 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Hamilton leads Bigfork here in the first. Murray serve. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller into the net on the kill. So point for Hamilton.
Back to the serve, Murray.
And Murray serving. Service. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett back set. Lily Sophia into the net.
Back to the serve, Murray.
So 23-15 now here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Hamilton leads in the first. Hamilton. Claiborne. Howlett's going to dink it right in the middle. Able to drop it across. Piper Lee back in. Claiborne to serve.
To serve for the Valkyries, number 88, Olivia Claiborne.
Dug out by McKern. Duncan McKern block. Claiborne. Howlett. Wisman cross court. Off of number 7, Ellis. And point for Bigfork, 23-17. Claiborne to serve. Hit in the ground by Ellis. You can't handle it. 23-18. Valkyries within 5 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Service by Claiborne. Short. Ellis will get it. Duncan. Put it across. Howlett. Claiborne outside to Reagan Waller. Waller just gets it over. Dug out by McKern. Duncan. Back set. Claiborne. Howlett. Wisman off the block. Out of bounds. Point for Bigfork at 23-19. Now within 4.
To serve Olivia Claiborne.
Claiborne serves it. Ellis. Murray. Out of bounds on the kill by Snavely. And Hamilton will take a timeout as the Valkyries pull back within 3 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Corvallis. And I'll take a timeout as well. Let's go, Vals. All right, welcome back to Corvallis as the Valkyries battle back within 3 at 23-20 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Olivia Claiborne serving for the Valkyries here in the first. Claiborne serve. Ellis will hand it. Duncan outside. Cross court. Does McKern. Setting up. Wisman with a kill. Duncan will dig it out. Murray. Duncan going to put it across. Dug out by Howlett. Claiborne going to set up. Wisman just gets it across. Drops it in. Gets it across. Piper Lee. Wisman back over. Ellis. Duncan. Kill. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett's far side. Dug out there by McKern. Duncan. Across by Vachon. Howlett. Claiborne. Maddie Hayes Corona. Duck out by Ellis. Backcourt. Vachon down the line. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett into the stands. Shot out point for Hamilton. And a good battle back and forth on that point. Number 6, Price will come in for Snavely, and Price will serve at 24-20 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Here in the first, in the best of 5. Loser out action in Corvallis. Price serve. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett outside. Nice off the block of Alice is Reagan Waller with a kill. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman. Schlitt will serve at 24-21 on your JD Detailing scoreboard as Hamilton leads Bigfork here in the first. Schlitt, into the net. Hamilton wins the first one 25-21 as the Valkyries battle back valiantly. And they're going to have to take this next one. They'll switch sides here. And we'll take a timeout here from Corvallis Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Valkyries trail 1-0 here in the loser out action here at Corvallis. I'll be back after this timeout. Oh, welcome back to Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Valkyries down 1-0. And we'll go to the second. Hayes, Corona, Piper Lee, Howlett up front. In the backcourt, the back line. Claiborne, Schlitt, and Reagan Waller. And number 11, Dawson Eakin will serve for Hamilton to start the second. And loser out action. Schlitt will get it. Howlett. Claiborne gets it across out to McKern. And a kill there by Ellis. Eakin will serve.
That's the serve once again, number 11, Eakin.
Eakin into the net. Side out to Bigfork at a point. We're tied at 1 apiece. Lily Sophia will come in for Claiborne. Piper Lee to serve for the Valkyries here. 1-1 here in the second on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard from Corvallis. Piper Lee just gets it across. Hamilton dives for it. Off of Ellis. Point for Bigfork as it drops across the net. Piper Lee serving for Bigfork. Nice deep serve, Duncan. Murray. Duncan gets it across. Schlitt. Howlett outside. Matty Hayes Corona. Dug out by McKern. Duncan going to put it across court. Off of Howlett. And side out, we're tied at 2 apiece. Number 8. Jade Jimenez will come in for McKern, and Jimenez will serve for Hamilton. Deep serve. Howlett setting up. Matty Hayes Corona dug out by Hamilton. Cross court. Kill by Ella Griffin. Just gets it on the line. And Jimenez serve 3-2. Service. Claiborne in the net. Oh, nice job by Taylor Howlett as Griffin tries to kill it. Howlett right there to block it. Wisman will come in. Howlett will serve. And McKern will come in for Jimenez for Hamilton. And then back out, Murray will come in the libero. A double switch, if you will. And Howlett to serve, tied at 3. Howlett deep serve, Murray. Eakin. The kill by Duncan, blocked but out of bounds. Bigfork blocks it but hits it out of bounds. Point for Hamilton. And side out is number 5. Snavely will come in for Price, serving as number 7. Ellis for Hamilton. Deep serve. Claiborne over. Matty Hayes Corona off the block, drops it on Hamilton's side for the point. After a nice set there by Howlett, we're tied at 4 apiece. Corona to serve. 4-4 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here in the second. Corona. Ellis. Aiken. Cross court. Dropping it is number 3, Griffin. Number 14, Coco Rashawn will come in for Eakin. And Duncan will serve. Ari Duncan for Hamilton. Duncan serve into the net. Point for Bigfork, tied it at 5. Piper Lee will come in for Lily Sophia and Claiborne. Olivia Claiborne to serve for the Valkyries. Claiborne, dug out by Ellis. Duncan. Howlett digs it out. Claiborne off the kill. Across, hitting the net, or the flag, is Wisman. So a point for Hamilton and side out. As number 12, McKern, comes back in, and Murray will serve.
Number 2, London Murray.
Murray serve. Matty Hayes, Corona, Howlett. Piper Lee on the kill. Off of Duncan, drops on Hamilton's side. Point for Bigfork. Schlitt will come in for Wisman, and Cassie Schlitt will serve. We're tied at 6-6 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Corvallis. In game number 2. Schlitt serve. Dug out by McKern. Duncan set cross court. Dug out by Schlitt. On the kill by LaShawn. Number 6, Lena Price.
Number 6, Lena Price.
She'll serve for Hamilton. Service. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller down the line. Duncan will get it. Murray across by 14. LaShawn dug out by Howlett. Claiborne across by Corona. Killed by Bigfork at the net. Hamilton keeps digging it out. Crossed. And Howlett blocks the attempt there by McKern. 7-7 on your scoreboard. Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries. And we're tied at 7-7 here on your Flathead League Lodge scoreboard. From the left side, here comes Waller down the line. Duncan off the kill, drops it by McKern as Waller dives for it. Number 11, Eakin will come in to serve, replacing LaShawn. Service. Cassie Schlitt. Pass to Howlett. Howlett can't quite get to it. Gets a hand on it, but point for Hamilton. Eakin. Up 9-7 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Eakin serve. Claiborne. Howlett back set. Piper Lee on the kill. Eakin. For 6, Price. Murray will get it across. Schlitt. Howlett, Piper Lee, kill. Dug out by Howlett off the block. They call 4 hits on Bigfork as Corona can't quite get it across. And blocked there by Hamilton. Eakin to serve, up 10-7 now. Drops it in over the head of Schlitt. And Bigfork will take a timeout. Mario Putton calling timeout for the Valkyries. I'll take a timeout in here as well. In the second, it's 11-7. Hamilton leads on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Back in Corvallis, 11-7 here in the second. Valkyries down 1-0. And Eakin to serve. Need a side out here to the Valkyries. Service. Cassie Schlitt will get it this time. Howlett. Matty Hayes, Corona back. Price. Eakin. Duncan blocked. Duncan going to try it again. Duncan on the back line. Eakin to serve. It's 12-7. Service into the net by Eakin. Side out to Bigfork. Sophia will come in for Claiborne. Piper Lee to serve for the Valkyries. We're down 12-8 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard in the second. Nice serve. Murray will dig it out. Eakin going to set up Duncan. Duncan into the net. Point for Bigfork. Piper Lee serving 12-9 here. Drops an ace right down the line. Does Piper Lee. Hamilton lets it drop. And right on the line. Nice serve there by Piper Lee. It's 12-10 now. Here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Lead continues to serve. Nice serve, Duncan. Murray. Eakin gets it across. Schlitt. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona, the kill down the line. Eakin can't handle it, and point for Bigfork. Back within one at 12-11. And Lee continues to serve for Bigfork. Nice deep serve, Duncan. Killed by Lily Sophia as Duncan sets her up at the net. We're tied at 12. Hamilton will take a timeout as the Valkyries tie it up at 12 here in the second on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Corvallis. I'll take a timeout as well. All right, we're back at Corvallis. The Valkyries fight back and tie it up at 12. And serving is Piper Lee.
To the serve, Lee.
Nice serve. Going out the back end, Murray, along with Ellis, battling over it. Hits it out the backside. Valkyries lead 13-12 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Lee continues to serve for Bigfork. This one too strong. Claiborne will come in for Lee. We're tied at 13. Number 8. Jade Jimenez comes in for McKern, and Jimenez will serve for Hamilton. We're tied at 13. Down the lines, Cassie Schlitt. Howlett outside, Maddie Hayes Corona. Too strong by Maddie Hayes. Point for Bigfork. Hamilton. Violation, net violation.
Side out, point Valkyries. To the serve for the Valkyries, number 6, Taylor Howlett.
Number 12, McKern back in for Jimenez. Howlett serving for Bigfork. Wisman back in as well. Deep. Too strong there by Howlett at the backside. So side out point for Hamilton. Vive Snavely will come in for Price. And just, you know, Hamilton net violations, they want to argue each and every one of them. Ellis serve. Claiborne, Howlett. Kill by Sophia. The 3. Claiborne saves it. Duncan. Kill there by Snavely. And the set by Aiken. Point for Hamilton. Number 7, Ellis to serve. 15-14 on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. She drops the serve right in the back line. So point for Hamilton, up by 2, 16-14 on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. Ellis continues to serve for Hamilton. Reagan Waller, Howlett, Wisman gets it across. Murray, Aiken, Duncan. Cross court out of bounds. And side out to Bigfork. Matty Hayes Corona to serve at 16-15 Hamilton here in the second. Hayes Corona. Murray will dig it out. Aiken going to set up Duncan. Duncan cross court. Hollow will dig it out. Sophia. Matty Hayes Corona down the line. Aiken off the kill. Claiborne will dig it out. Or shoot off the block. Nisman. Out the backside. Off Reagan Waller. And Claiborne dives for it. Side out to Hamilton. 14. Coco Vachon in. And Ari Duncan to serve for Hamilton. At 17-15. Duncan serve. Reagan Waller. Howlett back set. Lily Sophia. Kill into the net. Bronx with the point. 18-15. Here now on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Duncan to serve. Duncan serve. Claiborne. Howlett. Matty Hayes Corona from the back line. Took out by Ellis. Kill. Too long there by Griffin. And side out point for Bigfork. Piper Lee comes in for Sophia. Claiborne to serve as Valkyries down by 2, 18-16 here in the second. Claiborne service. Ellis. Duncan. Out of bounds. Number 5, Snavely. Over on the left side. (19-16). Bigfork leads. Bigfork's the home team. They got them up 19. We're tied at 18. They messed up the scoreboard. That's right now. 18-18. Claiborne to serve for Bigfork. Saved by Duncan. Gets it across the net from the bench. Out of bounds by Piper Lee. We're the home team. They're messing up the scoreboard. Yeah. Murray to serve. Got to find the ball first. Over in the corner. Service by Murray. Claiborne. Piper Lee kills it. Murray digs it out. Duncan. And across there by McKern. Howlett. Risman dug out by Duncan. Duncan kills it. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett. Piper Lee down the middle. Duncan. Murray. McKern. Dug out by Matty Hayes Corona. Howlett. Crossed by out of bounds, so point for Bigfork. Schlitt to serve for Bigfork into the game. Gets it across. Murray. Duncan. Blocked by Bigfork by McKern's kill. McKern kills it again. Cross. Duncan will try to get across with Hamilton. Piper Lee, Howlett. Kill there by blocked at the net. Howlett and Piper Lee will block Hamilton at the net. Hamilton will take a timeout here. 20-19. And I'll take a timeout as well. All right, welcome back to Corvallis as the Valkyries lead 20-19 here in the second. Cassie Schlitt serving for Bigfork. Schlitt, deep serve there by McKern, blocked. Cross, Reagan Waller down the line, off of Ellis, out of play. And point for Bigfork, 21-19 here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Schlitt serve. Ellis will Duncan outside. McKern thinks to the cross. Claiborne. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller cross court. Out of bounds off of 12. McKern. Point for Bigfork, 22-19 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Schlitt, McKern, Duncan, McKern off the block. Schlitt will handle it. Howlett, cross by Reagan Waller down the line. Ellis over there. Bashan gets it across. McKern, Howlett going to set up Piper Lee. Piper Lee blocked at the net. And side out to Hamilton. Number 6, Lena Price will come in for Snavely. And Price to serve at 22-20. Price, Claiborne, Howlett. Kill there. Off the block by Reagan Waller. Side out to Bigfork, 23-20 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Reagan Waller to serve for Bigfork. Up by 3 here in the second, trying to tie it up, 1-1. Reagan Waller, nice serve. Murray. Maddie Hayes Corona off of Murray on the kill. And game point for Bigfork. They lead 24-20 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here in game number 2. Waller serve down the line. Going to go out of bounds off of 14. Bashan and point. That's it, 25-20. And an ace for Reagan Waller. It's tied at 1 apiece here in Corvallis in the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. And I'll be back after this timeout here from Corvallis. Well, welcome back to Corvallis. We're tied at 1 apiece. We head to the third here. Loser out action at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Again, Maddie Hayes Corona, Howlett, and Lee up front. Liz Sophia, Schlitt, and Reagan Waller on the back line to start. Hamilton's got Duncan along with Ellis and McKern up front. No, check that. Eakin. Duncan along with Murray and number 6, Price. Reagan Waller to serve for Bigfork here to start the third. Waller serve down the line. Price will dig it out. Eakin. Kill. Block there. Ellis. Back line. Nice play by Howlett as Hamilton dives for it. Can't quite get to it. And a smart play there by the junior setter for Bigfork. First point to Bigfork. Reagan Waller to serve. Waller, nice serve. Drops it. Ace. As Price can't quite get to it. And 2-0 here. Waller still serving. Nice serve. Murray will dig it out. Eakin. Duncan going to try to get it across. Does. And drops it in front of Waller. She dives for it. And side out to Hamilton. Number 8, Jade Jimenez will come in. Also number 7, Jenna Ellis in. And Jimenez to serve for Hamilton. Service. Schlitt. Piper Lee dives for it. Goes out of play. Point for Hamilton. We're tied at 2 apiece. Check that. Number 3, Griffin in for Hamilton. Jimenez to serve. 2-2. Into the net by Jimenez. Side out to Bigfork. Lily Sophia will come in. Piper Lee to serve. And number 12, McKern will come in for Jimenez. And Murray in for McKern. Piper Lee, Murray. Ellis. Getting across is Griffin. Howlett going to set up. Maddie Hayes Corona. Cross court off of Murray. Out of play. And point for Bigfork. Piper Lee serving. Too strong on that one. She'll go out. Olivia Claiborne will come in. Snavely comes in, number 7. Jenna Ellis to serve for Hamilton. Bigfork up 4-3. Ellis, deep serve. Reagan Waller, Howlett, cross court, Maddie Hayes Corona down the line. Talking about Eakin. Duncan. Block or kill by Griffin. Off the block, straight down. So a point for Hamilton. We're tied at 4-4. 4-4 here under Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here in the third. We're tied at 1 apiece. And Ellis serving for Hamilton. Ellis. Reagan Waller. Howlett going to dink it across. Duncan. As Eakin digs it out. Sets up Duncan. Duncan, the left hand. Kills it for Hamilton. And Ellis will continue to serve for the Lady Bronx. Reagan Waller. Howlett. Too strong. There by Lily Sophia. 6-4. Hamilton leads. Here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Ellis serving. Off of Lily Sophia on the serve. Ace for Ellis. 7-4. Hamilton leads Bigfork here in the third. Cassie Schlitt. Maddie Hayes Corona off the block. Kills it down the middle. Wisman will come in for Schlitt. And Taylor Howlett, the setter, to serve for Bigfork. It's 7-5 now. Hamilton leads Bigfork. Howlett with the serve. Duncan will handle it. Eakin. Duncan kills it out of bounds. Point for Bigfork. 7-6 now. Ellis, Eakin, off the block. The kill by Hamilton. Waller will set up Wisman. Wisman in the net. Side out, and Duncan will serve. Coco Vachon will come in for Eakin. And Duncan to serve for Hamilton. Deep, Claiborne. Howlett outside. Kill by number 7. Maddie Hayes Corona's Hamilton gets called for the lift. 8-7. Maddie Hayes Corona to serve for the Valkyries. Up by one, or down by one, excuse me. Ellis, Duncan, out of bounds. With Sean and Murray fighting over it. We're tied at 8 apiece. Hayes Corona. Murray will dig it out. Duncan. Kill. Bigfork hits it over off Wisman, but out of bounds. Point for Hamilton. McKern will come in. Murray to serve here. 9-8. Hamilton leads on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Murray. Service. Back set. Really Sophia cross. Dug out by Vachon. Duncan. Kill by number 12, McKern. Out of play at the backside. Piper Lee comes in for Lily Sophia. Number 88, Olivia Claiborne, the libero to serve for Bigfork. We're tied at 9. Claiborne, Ellis, Duncan, across there by McCone. Wisman off the block, dug out by Howlett. Claiborne across by Waller. Murray will dig it up. Vachon will get it across. Claiborne. Hamilton digs it out. Murray gets it across. Claiborne. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller down the line. Duncan off of Ellis. Getting across is McKern. Claiborne. Piper Lee on the set. Hamilton returns it. Duncan. Murray. McKern. In the middle. Point for Hamilton. And number 6, Price will come in for Snavely. Price to serve, up 10-9 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And a good battle between these two. Into the net. Price with a serve. We're tied at 10 apiece. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Wisman. Schlitt will serve as we're tied at 10-10 here in the third. Each one. Hamilton won the first, Bigfork the second. Schlitt serve. Dug out by Ellis. Duncan getting across. Hamilton. Corona. Piper Lee off the set. Blocked by Hamilton. It's Ellis at the net. Hamilton will get a side out. As Eakin will come in for Vachon. And Eakin to serve. 11-10 Hamilton. Maddie Hayes Corona dug out by Pipe. Set there by Howlett, and the kill there by Reagan Waller. 11 apiece. And Waller to serve here. Hamilton will take a timeout as the Valkyries take the lead with an ace 12-11 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well. Well, we got a battle here in the third as the Valkyries lead 12-11. Reagan Waller serving here. One game apiece. Waller serve. Murray will dig it out. Eakin. Duncan. Schlitt will get it. Howlett outside. Matty Hayes Corona. And too long by Corona. We're tied at 12. Side out to Hamilton. Jimenez will come in to serve for Hamilton. We're tied at 12 apiece. Service. Schlitt. Howlett. Matty Hayes Corona. Diving Jimenez. Eakin. And too strong. Too strong by number 3, Griffin. Lily Sophia comes in for Claiborne. Piper Lee to serve. Number 12, McKern will come in for Jimenez. And then Murray will come in for her. And Piper Lee to serve. Up 13-12 are the Valkyries. Nice service. Dug out by Price. Kill blocked there by Ellis. Matty Hayes Corona blocked and put it back over. Duncan dug out by Piper Lee. Howlett outside. Matty Hayes Corona off the block. Dug out there by Eakin. Duncan blocked. Going down the line. Price will try to get it over. Dug out Reagan Waller. Howlett into the net by Lily Sophia. Claiborne will come in for Piper Lee. Side out to Hammond, tied at 13 apiece. Oh, point to Bigfork as Hamilton was in the net.
Into the game for the Bronx, number 5, Caitlin Snavely. Correction.
14-12.
Into the game for the Valkyries, number 4, Emily Westman.
Yeah, they'll have to. Piper Lee should be still serving because we got the point. So they're fixing that as far as substitution. And Piper Lee to serve. Price, Murray. Price can't get it across. Point for Bigfork, 15-12 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Piper Lee serving. And Piper Lee into the net. Claiborne will come in for her. And side out to Hamilton. Now they'll do the substitution where Snavely comes in for Price. 15-13, Valkyries lead here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Ellis to serve for Hamilton. Waller, Howlett, Matty Hayes Corona with a kill. The freshman. Wisman will now come in for Schlitt. And Taylor Howlett to serve for the Valkyries, up 3, 16-13 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Howlett. Murray will dig it out. Eakin. Kill. Dug out by Bigfork. Waller will get it across. Murray. Eakin. Waller. Howlett. Hayes Corona. Ellis. Eakin. Duncan. Cross court. Howlett will dig it out. Waller going to set up. Dug out by Bigfork. Sophia. Across by Maddie Hayes Corona. Duncan. Cross. Howlett will dig it out. Reagan Waller going to set up. Wispin across. Murray. Eakin. Griffin. Howlett going to set Maddie Hayes Corona down the line. Dug out by Eakin. Duncan across court. Griffin off of Waller out the backside. And a good rally there between the two. Bigfork will take a timeout. It's 16-14. The Valkyries lead here in the third on your Flathead Lake Loud scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well. Back at Corvallis. We're in the third. 14. Shown in for Eakin. Serving is Duncan for Hamilton. 16-14 Valkyries lead here in the third. Duncan service. Maddie Hayes Corona. Dug out Waller. Lily Sophia will get it across. Duncan off the block. Kill there by Snavely. So a point within one is Hamilton now here in the third. Each has one timeout left. We're tied at one game apiece. And Duncan serving, the lefty. Claiborne, Maddie Hayes Corona off the block, dug out by Ellis. Duncan going to set up Griffin. Griffin cross court. Griffin hits it too long. And side out to Bigfork, 17-50. Maddie Hayes Corona to serve. Service, Ellis, Duncan, Vachon mishits it, but gets it to drop on Bigfork's side. And side out, 17-16. Number 12, McKern will come in for Griffin, and Murray to serve. Maddie Hayes Corona off her, out of play. We're tied at 17-17. This is a really good battle here between two evenly matched teams. And Murray to serve. Murray. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett, back set. Lily Sophia. Murray will dig it out, going towards the line. Vachon across by Duncan. Wispin off the block. Falls straight down as Snavely and McKern try to block it. Piper Lee in for Lily Sophia. Valkyries. Claiborne to serve up 18-17 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Service, Ellis, Duncan outside. McKern, Claiborne, Howlett. Claiborne just going to get it across. Ellis, Duncan, back set, number 5. Price. Cross court kill by Reagan Waller. Valkyries up 19-17 on your JD Detailing scoreboard here in the third at one game apiece. And I'll take a timeout as well as Hamilton uses their second timeout here in the third. Welcome back to Corvallis. Valkyries up by 2, 19-17. Claiborne serving here in the third.
Number 88, Olivia Claiborne.
Claiborne serve. Dug out by McKern. Duncan, McKern, Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett outside. Reagan Waller down the line. Duncan, Murray, McKern. Cross court, dug out by Corona. Howlett, big shot there by Waller. Getting it across is Ellis. Claiborne. Howlett. Kill. Duncan will dig it out. Wait for Murray. And Vashon and Murray not talking. Point to Bigfork as it drops on the Hamilton side. 20-17. And Claiborne serving for the Valkyries. Rotation on Bigfork. Number 6, Price will come in to serve for Hamilton. Reagan Waller went to get the ball and didn't get in the right spot, I guess, to start the point. And Price to serve. Price. Reagan Waller. Howlett. Claiborne just gets it across. Dug out by McKern. Duncan back set. Off the block. Dug out by Maddie Hayes. Corona across. Ellis. Duncan. Cross court. Wisman. Claiborne. Waller able to get it across. Duncan setting up. Ellis. Maddie Hayes Corona. Waller. Wisman gets it across. Duncan on the set. And off the block attempt out of play off of Bigfork. Point for Hamilton. Price on the tip. 20-19. Price serving. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett. Wisman into the net. 20 apiece here in the third. And Price serving. Bigfork has one more timeout left. Need a side out here. Price to serve. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett. Piper Lee gets it across. Duncan. Back set. McKern down the line. Claiborne will dig it out. Howlett. Back corner. Duncan. Murray. Duncan to put it across. Howlett. Claiborne. Waller gets it across. Dug out by Price. McKern off of Claiborne. Out of play. That could have been out. And Bigfork will use their final timeout as Hamilton takes the lead 21-20 here in the third. On your JD Detailing scoreboard, I'll take a timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Corvallis. The Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. We're tied at 1 apiece, 21-20. Hamilton leads here in the third. Price serving for the Bronx. Price service. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett. Waller will get it across. Price. Duncan outside of Kern. Matty Hayes, Corona, Howlett setting up. Wisman off the block of Ellis, and McKern drops it on Hamilton's side. Schlitt will come back in for Wisman. Schlitt will serve. We're tied at 21 apiece. Back corner, Price can't handle it into the floor. 22-21, Schlitt. Nobody has timeouts left, so they got to play it out here. Cassie Schlitt. Murray. Kern. 14. Claiborne, Howlett. Taking it across is Piper Lee and a couple. Hamilton, as McKern dives for it, hits the floor. 23-21 here in the third. Cassie Schlitt serving. Schlitt serve. Price. Into the net there by Vashon. 24-21. Game point here for Bigfork. Schlitt serving. 24-21 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Let's get it in. Nice serve. Price. Kern. Ellis will get it across. Schlitt. Howlett. Piper Lee. Killed. Claiborne outside. Nice kill. Cross court by Reagan Waller on the line. And they win that one. 25-21. We'll go to the fourth. Bigfork up 2-1 after losing the first. Take the next two. 25-20, 25-21. I'll be back after this timeout with the fourth here from Corvallis Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Well, welcome back to Corvallis. We head to the fourth. Valkyries up 2-1, best of 5. And Eakin will serve for Hamilton to start the fourth. Bigfork trying to close it out. Hamilton trying to force a fifth here in the fourth. Eakin serve. Schlitt. Waller. Matty Hayes Corona gets it across. Price. Eakin will set it up. Off the block. As Duncan hits it off the block attempt by Bigfork. Point for Hamilton, 1-0. Eakin serving. Eakin. Claiborne. Matty Hayes Corona hits the stanchion, so it's out of play on the pass. Eakin serving 2-0 here in the fourth. Hits the net. Cassie Schlitt. Howlett, cross court. Dug out by Bigfork. Duncan gets it across. Claiborne can't get to it. She dives, and it drops. And 3-0 Hamilton here in the fourth. On the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, Eakin to serve. Service, Schlitt, Howlett, Piper Lee drops it across over the block. Attempt by Hamilton. Lily Sophia will come in. Piper Lee will serve for the Valkyries. Here, down 3-1. Piper Lee, deep serve. That one's called out. And number 8. Jimenez is serve for Hamilton. Serves it out of play over on the far side. Wispin will come in for Schlitt. And Howlett to serve. McKern's going to come in for Jimenez. And Murray back in for McKern. Taylor Howlett to serve 4-2. Hamilton leads. On the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, Murray. Eakin. Duncan blocked. Off the block, goes out of play. It was Sophia and Corona right there to block. Snavely comes in for Price. And number 7, Jenna Ellis to serve for Hamilton. Down the line. Waller, Howlett, Corona. Murray digs it out. Griffin across court. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett back set. Wispin gets it across. Murray, Eakin. Dug out by Bigfork. Down the line, dropping it. And getting a pancake is number 11. She got hurt on the play. That's Eakin. She dives to the floor. And a timeout here. Nice attempt there by Eakin. Valkyries get the point. Hamilton can't get it across. And Matty Hayes Corona to serve 5-3. They're down by 2. Ellis, Griffin, cross court, blocked by Bigfork. Eakin, Duncan, cross court, Howlett, Claiborne, Corona. Too strong by Matty Hayes Corona. Side out point for Hamilton. 6-3. And Duncan will serve. Eakin will go out. 14. Coco Vachon in for Hamilton. Duncan drops his serve in for an ace. 7-3 here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Hamilton leads here in the fourth. Duncan. Claiborne. Howlett. Reagan Waller with a kill off of Ellis. And side out point for Bigfork. Claiborne to serve. Piper Lee comes in for number 5, Lily Sophia. And Claiborne serving for Bigfork. Claiborne, nice serve. Murray will dig it out. Duncan, cross court, down the line. Matty Hayes Corona. Howlett. Listman up. Blocked there by Hamilton. Number 3, Griffin. Falls on Bigfork side. 8-4. McKern will come in for Griffin, and serving is Murray. Reagan Waller, Howlett, back set. Wisman, blocked. Howlett will dig it out. Claiborne. Reagan Waller down the line. Nice tip by Reagan Waller. Drops on Hamilton's side. Schlitt will come in for Wisman to serve. 8-5 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Valkyries trail by 3. And Cassie Schlitt to serve for Bigfork. Schlitt. Akern. Blocked. It's Howlett and Piper Lee blocking the attempt there by number 5, Snavely. And Schlitt serving 8-6 now. Nice serve dug out by Akern. Duncan. Back line. Tip. Claiborne dove for it. Could have been close to being out. Price will come in and serve for Snavely for Hamilton. Claiborne, Howlett, Piper Lee blocked. Waller. Howlett gets it across. Duncan, Murray, Akern. Waller gets it down the line. Price, Duncan outside. Cross court. By 14 on the kill. That's Sean.
To the serve, number 6, Lena Price.
And Price serving. Up 10-6 in the fourth. Price, Claiborne, Howlett, Piper Lee dunks it. Duncan will dig it out. Murray. Price will get it across. Claiborne, Howlett, Piper Lee blocked. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett again. Reagan Waller. The kill, cross court off the net, drops it in. So side out to Bigfork, 10-7. Reagan Waller to serve. And Reagan's found her rhythm. And serving. Waller, just as I say that, she puts it in the net on the serve. Eakin will come back in to serve. She'll come in for LaShawn. As Hamilton up by 4, 11-7 here on the Bigfork Harvest Screwed scoreboard. Service, Reagan Waller. Howlett back set, Piper Lee. Cross court, off of Price. Point for Bigfork. Sophia will come in, front line for Claiborne. Piper Lee to serve. Valkyries trail by 3, 11-8. Piper Lee to serve. Just out by Piper Lee. And number 3, Griffin will come back in for Hamilton. Serving is number 12, McKern for the Bronx. McKern service. Waller. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona. Straight down. Wisman will come in for Schlitt. Howlett to serve. Murray comes in for McKern. Taylor Howlett served down by 3, 12-9. Murray. Duncan hits it out the backside. Point for Bigfork. Howlett to serve. It's 12-10 now here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries down by 2. Nice serve. Murray will dig it out. Price. Griffin to get it across. Sophia. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona. Duncan will dig it out. Duncan going to kill it cross court. Off of Howlett. Number 7, Ellis to serve. Snavely will come back in for Price. 13-10 here. Hamilton up by 3. Claiborne. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona. Off the block, out of bounds. So point for Bigfork. And Corona will serve. Down by 2, 13-11.
Valkyries to the serve, number 7, Maddie Hayes Corona.
Oh, into the net.
Side out.
Unusual.
To the serve for the
So
Browns,
side out.
Ari Duncan.
Ari Duncan is serve.
Into the game, number 14, Coco Vachon.
Coco Vachon in for Hamilton. 14-11, Hamilton leads by 3. Duncan, Claiborne will get it. Howlett just puts it across. Ellis, Duncan going to set it up. Dug out by Hayes, Corona. Howlett, across by Waller. Duncan, Griffin to hit it. Hit it into the net. So side out point for Bigfork. Piper Lee comes back in for Sophia. Olivia Claiborne to serve, 14-12 now. Valkyries down by 2 here in the 4th. Battling back. Ellis, Duncan, Snavely. Off of Claiborne, Maddie Hayes Corona. Wisman will get it across. Murray, Duncan tries to hit it over. A lift. Timeout by Hamilton. Here, first of 2 here in the 4th. It's 14-13. Hamilton leads here on your Flathead Lake Loud scoreboard. We'll take a timeout as well. Back at Corvallis. Claiborne serving. They're down by 1, 14-13 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. Here in the 4th, Claiborne. Murray. Duncan. Getting it across is Snavely. Kill out of bounds by Piper Lee. On the set by Howlett. And number 12, McKern will come in. Murray will serve. Up by 2, 15-13 here in the 4th. Valkyries up 2 games to 1 overall. Murray serve. 2 deep. Time to let it go. Slit will come in for Wisman, and she will serve at 15-14 here in the 4th. So Valkyries battling back to pull within 1 again. Slit. Nice service. Price. Duncan back set. Akern blocked. Dug out by Waller. Howlett. Maddie Hayes Corona cross court. Dug out by Alice. Duncan. Akern cross court. Waller. Dinks it down the line. Akern can't get it across. Nice job by Waller again. Tied at 15 apiece. So 15-15 on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. Cassie Schlitt serving for Bigfork. Nice serve. Ellis, Duncan. Snavely blocked. It's Howlett and Piper Lee at the net with a block. Cassie Schlitt. Valkyries up 1. 16-15. Duncan. Claiborne digs it out. Howlett. Reagan Waller. Blocked. Howlett going to set it up again. Piper Lee gets it just across. Akern. Duncan outs to Akern. Cross court. Doesn't get it across. Piper Lee blocked by Snavely. Price will come in to serve. She'll come in for Snavely. We're tied at 16 apiece. Schlitt. Howlett. Down the line. Duncan will get it. Price. Cross court. Howlett will dig it out. Claiborne. Going to set up Hayes Corona. Hayes Corona off of Acorn. Duncan to Acorn. Claiborne. Howlett dinks it across. Nice job by Taylor Howlett. It was going out of bounds on the far side. She reaches up and puts it in the middle. Valkyries up 17-16 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And Reagan Waller's serving for the Valkyries. Nice serve. Cross Howlett going to set up. Maddie Hayes Corona kills it. Price can't get to it. And point for Bigfork. Hamilton will take a timeout. They go down 18-16 in the fourth. They're down 2-1 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Corvallis, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament in Corvallis, Montana. I'll take a timeout as well and be right back. Well, welcome back to Corvallis, Montana. Valkyries up 2-1, 18-16 here in the fourth. Reagan Waller serving for Bigfork, trying to close this out in the fourth. Reagan Waller, Price, Murray. Acorn's going to have to get it across. Waller, Howlett outside. Maddie Hayes Corona down the line with a kill is good by the freshman. 19-16, Waller continues his serve for Bigfork.
Back to the serve, number 9, Reagan Waller.
Good serve by Waller. Ace right in the middle between the libero and Price. 20-16, the Valkyries up by 4 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Just keep getting it in. Down the line. Right. Ellis gets it across. Howlett, nice. Maddie Hayes Corona across. Price. Duncan. Ellis, back corner. Waller. Oh, Piper Lee can't get it across. Nice attempt. Bigfork still with 2 timeouts. Eakin will come in for LaShawn Eakin to serve. Bigfork up 20-17 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Claiborne, Howlett, Maddie Hayes Corona. Duncan, dug out by Cassie Schlitt. Waller, Howlett. Too strong. Timeout by Bigfork. 20-18 here in the fourth. Bigfork leads, and we'll take a timeout as well. Back, Eakin to serve. Down by 2 is Hamilton here in the fourth. They got to win this to force a fifth. Bigfork up 2-1. Eakin to serve. Eakin serve. Claiborne. Howlett. Piper Lee. Blocked. Howlett digs it out. Waller over to Maddie Hayes Corona in the middle. Eakin. Duncan. Acorn dips it across. Schlitt was right there, but tipped and drops on Bigfork side. Hamilton within one. Eakin. To serve for Hamilton. He to side out does Bigfork. Schlitt, Howlett, Piperly just get it across. Murray, Duncan, Claiborne. Sets up Howlett. Piper Lee with the kill. Murray, Akern. Eakin gets it across. Waller, Howlett, back corner. Price can't get to a nice play. Smart play by the junior. Howlett, the setter, to get a side out.
Into the game for the Valkyries, number 1,
Kinley Wheeler to come in to serve for Bigfork. Up 21-19 comes in for Piper Lee. Duncan, Eakin, Duncan, cross off the block, drops on Bigfork side, so side out. Piper Lee will come in for Wheeler, and then Claiborne in for Piper Lee. Just want to make sure the service got in. Number 13, Clack in for Hamilton. Serving, number 12, McKern for the Bronx. Valkyries lead 21-20 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Service. Howlett going to set it up. Matty Hayes Corona down the line. Eakin, Duncan, Ellis, Howlett, Waller. Crossed by Hayes Corona. Eakin going to set up Duncan. Dug out by Schlitt. Corona gets it across. Duncan. Ellis dug out by Waller. Matty Hayes Corona down the line off the block. Drops it on. Wisman will come in for Schlitt. Schlitt had some nice dig there for Bigfork. So Howlett to serve. Wisman back in. 22-20. Valkyries up. Murray. Duncan. Howlett tries to dig out the Duncan kill. She's set up by Aiken. Side out to Hamilton. Snavely will come in for Price. And Ellis will serve. Bigfork with one timeout. Hamilton with 0. And Ellis to serve. 22-21. Bigfork leads. Ellis. Waller. Howlett. Get it across is Campos. Cross court kill by Duncan. 22-22. Bigfork will take a timeout as we're tied at 22-22. No timeouts left for each. Bigfork trying to close it out here in the fourth. Hamilton needs to win the fourth to force a fifth here from Corvallis. I'll take a timeout as well. All right, this is it, folks, right here. 22-22. Ellis to serve. Bigfork needing a side out. Bigfork up 2-1. Ellis serve. Claiborne. Matty Hayes Corona down the line. Ellis will dig it out. Murray blocked. Howlett. Wisman. Ellis will dig it out. Aiken. Blocked across. Changes hand. Does number 5, Snavely. Drops it on Bigfork side. They're up 23-22. Ellis to serve. Need a side out here.
Going to serve for the Bronx, number 7, Jenna Ellis.
Ellis. Too strong by Ellis. 23-23. Matty Hayes Corona to serve for Bigfork here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Tied at 23. Gets it in. Ellis. Murray. Duncan with a kill off of Risman. 24-23. Duncan to serve. Eakin to come out. Rashawn to come in for Hamilton. And Ari Duncan to serve. 24-23. Out, too strong by Duncan. We're tied at 24. Piper Lee to come in. Out goes Sophia Claiborne to serve. 24-24. Gets it in. Ellis. Duncan. That's Sean. Maddie Hayes Corona. And the kill by Reagan Waller falls on Hamilton's side. Bigfork with game, set, match point right here. 25-24. Claiborne to serve. Claiborne just get it in. She does. Ellis. Duncan set's going to cross. Maddie Hayes Corona. Howlett across, dinking it. And outside, nice dink by Piper Lee. Hamilton can handle it. 26-24 as they win the match. Your final 21-25, 25-20, 25-21, 26-24, and a well-played match by both. And I'll take a timeout, be back here with postgame, see if I can get the coach and a player here on the postgame show from Corvallis. As the Valkyries win this one 3-1 over Hamilton. That means they're scheduled to play here. Let me get to that for you. They'll take on Whitefish at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'll be back after this timeout. Well, welcome back here to Corvallis. A well-played match between both these teams. Are pretty well evenly went back and forth. As you can see, 4 and 5 points to spread, 2 in the last. As Bigfork able to come back and win this one 26-24. I talked to Ariel, a player over here, to come and talk to me on the post-game show here momentarily. See who attacked win. That means they'll take on Whitefish at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And they played their tails off here, battling back and forth. Nice tip there by Piper Lee. And Hamilton couldn't handle it. But Hamilton, a very good young team as well. And they battle back and forth as Bigfork loses the first 21-25, but able to go the next 3. 25-20, 25-21, and finally 26-24 to win this one. And they'll play on Whitefish, the Lady Bulldogs, at 4 o'clock this afternoon here. And while I'm waiting for a player, I'll bring on my athletic director here, Matt Provecchio. He's supposed to be getting a player here. We'll talk to Matt.
Hey, Mackerel James.
Hey, you know what? I'll say this about both teams. They were pretty evenly matched.
Oh, yeah.
And played really strong. And suppose Ari was going to send a player over to talk to me. But until then, I'll talk to you. They lose the first one 25-21, but they win the next three, 25-20, 25-21, and 26-24. Battling from behind at times.
Yes. No, they had some struggles with serve, but they never let that trip them up. Serve.
Yeah, they couldn't handle the serve at times, and then, I thought that was interesting that off the bench, Piper Lee was struggling with hers. Well, she did early. She was good, but then right there at the end, just to change things up, speed-wise, she brought in Kaylee Wheeler to serve. She got the serve in, didn't get the point, but Bigfork able to win this in 4. They'll get a little bit of a break, and this next one's supposed to start at 2, and we're running behind. Brenda Jordan out there. Thank you, Brenda. Another match will come up. It may be around 4 o'clock, depending on this one. Right now, Columbia Falls is taking on Wilson here in loser out action as well.
I was impressed with Reagan Waller too. Boy, she came alive there and had some just unbelievable digs. Just kept some points alive. That
Cassie Schlitt as well, and Claiborne just digging stuff out. And then
Hallett was a rock, man. She's steady
set
Eddie,
some, what I was impressed about, Reagan was struggling at hitting it first, but then she found her rhythm.
She found her rhythm and didn't quit.
And really did a great job. And Bigfork able to pull this out, win this one 3-1.
Yep. When somebody was down, another one stepped up, and they collectively as a team really did an exceptional job.
That was a heck of a dink there by Piper Lee at the end.
Oh, unbelievable.
Past the block, dinks it over, and then Hamilton has to dive for it, and they can't get back across to seal the victory. So coming up next here, right now at 2 o'clock scheduled, it's Sioux Falls and Polson loser out action. The winner will move on to a 4th place finish. Basically, you win this next one, you're in state.
That's right.
At least. You can get 4th, you can get 3rd. You can even get 2nd in this loser bracket, because things are still going on. So it's Sioux Falls and Polson at 2. At 4 o'clock, it's Whitefish and Bigfork. At 6 o'clock, it's Dillon and Frenchtown.
That's right.
Then Friday night at 8 o'clock, it's the winner of these next 2 games between Sioux Falls, Polson, Whitefish, Bigfork to play for 4th place. Nice. The other one has a chance to go on
and punch
finish
your ticket.
3rd or go, but you get past those, you get to punch your ticket.
Yep.
I don't know that we're going to have anybody to talk to.
Hey, what are you saying? What are you saying?
I mean, what are the players? I always try to get feedback from the players after an exciting victory like that.
I've got feedback.
What's that?
I've got feedback.
Oh, you do. I mean, you were watching.
I'm kidding.
It was like I was telling these people behind me. It was just back and forth.
Oh, they did great.
The thing I really didn't like about one team was complaining all the time about the net calls against them, and things like that. Like every single one seemed like they were
had some issue with.
Had an issue, but the refs did their job. They did what they had to do.
Errors on both sides of the floor. It's and regardless, kids played great, battled, did a good job.
Well, it doesn't look like I ain't getting anybody else, a player, but I got you, Matt. So we'll go back and we'll do this all again.
Yep. Couple hours.
In a couple hours. Wrap this thing up. As the Valkyries win this one 3-1, they lose the first 21-25, but win the next 3, 25-20, 25-21, 26-24, and win 3-1 to take on Whitefish at about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Real gutty battle, boy. To go down like that in the first one and just fight,
But you knew right there, they finally found I think they found the rhythm and find out what they were doing. So good job. Emily Wispin did all of them. Everybody made plays at times, and it was absolutely outstanding. I'll leave my stuff set up here, so for the next match, and I'm turned off, but I'll set it up, and we'll wrap things up. That's it. Final. Valkyries win this 3-1. Play about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have pregame just before that as they take on the Whitefish Lady Bulldogs here in loser out action. If they win, they can punch their ticket to the state tournament in Bozeman next week. So on behalf of myself, Matt Provecchio, the athletic director, a great job by the Valkyries. Again, they win this one 3-1. Have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you in about 2 hours as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Lady Bulldogs of Whitefish.
Let's go.